Hello everyone, I am JoeHova and this is Space Engineers. I've decided to start a new series. This one's going to be called Landlocked, and basically I'm landing on a planet in an escape pod, and it looks like I'm landing on a lake of ice. So this should be interesting. I will have mods, but I decided I wanted to start a little different. I think it's easier to start in space. I honestly do. And so we'll see what we got here. This is my little drop pod. It cannot move. It's stuck in this location. So if I hop out, this is pretty typical whenever you play Space Engineers if you had no mods. It's got a little survival kit on here so that I can heal myself, get some hydrogen. It's got a tank or two. Also, I have, let's see, guns, or a gun. Let's put that in my inventory. 3 clips. And this way, because I do have wolves enabled, so it is a good possibility that I'm going to get attacked by wolves. So I want to go ahead and put that on my hotbar. Hit G. Player weapons, character weapons. Here we go. There's my gun. Put that guy right there. And I don't want to waste my ammo too much, but that's where we're starting. So this is not a terrible location to start as far as the game goes itself. I mean, you need ice to make hydrogen. You need hydrogen to get off the planet easily. So that's nice. Plus, it's a nice flat area to build on, so that's good too. I'm fairly close to the shore. So let's get started. I don't have a lot here to go with, but we need to start making a base. And if you go into your progression, you can see that I'm going to need to make a basic assembler to get all these things unlocked. And so we'll get started on that process. All right, so to start this process, I'm going to need some minerals. So I got to run over here, start digging holes in the ground. All right, so I made it to the shore of the lake. There's my respawn pod. I'm pretty far. I mean, I'm almost right in the middle of this damn thing, it feels like. So I got to start drilling my hole here, and I'll crouch down, double click, start that drill, and then I'll hold down my F as I start drilling so I can start picking up materials. All right, so I'm back at my ship. I've put my stone inside the survival kit, and now I go to production. And I've got to create ingots here. So this little starting pod isn't super great. It's just enough to get you started. It's better than what it used to be. This is actually a pretty nice way to get some early materials. So what am I going to do with those early materials? Well, I'm going to have to get a station here, and it's going to have to get power. I'm trying to conserve my hydrogen because I don't want to use it all up before I can get anything going. So the first thing I need to do is get some of these steel plates going. So I go into production and steel plates. Let's just go ahead and make 50 steel plates. All right, and let's see what it's going to take to make this windmill, because that's where I want to start with my power. Looks like I need 40 interior plates. So I'll go in here and do that. If you hold down the control key, it'll do 10 at a time. We'll go back out. Let's see. I need 2 computers, 24 girders. So 2 computers, 24 girders, 20 components, and 8 motors. And 8 motors. There we go. And now if we can make all this stuff with the materials that we have, we can go ahead and get our windmill going. Looks like we're close. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, that's excellent. So let's decide where we want this thing to be. Probably not this far out in the lake, maybe somewhere in the middle of these two. I don't want to be too awful far away from that thing to start with, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have to be running materials out to it anyway. So if I hit B, I'll go to the gravity, and if I hit the number again, I go to the large block. So this is what I want. Let's just go ahead and throw it down right here. Okay, so I'll hit my jetpack. We'll go up 10. There we go. And then we'll throw down this guy right there. All right, so I have a windmill. Let's get back down before I run out of hydrogen. All right, so there you go. I've got a little windmill. So what's next? That's going to be my, what is it called again? The assembler, the basic assembler. So if I go into my menu here, progression tree, there's my basic assembler. I already got it on the hotbar. It's going to require 20 plates. So I've got plates on me. I can go ahead and get this started. Now, the thing about this basic assembler, it only has one junction point on it. They don't want you keeping this forever, obviously. But it's a good place to start. You got to do it to open the tree, so I'll go ahead and click that guy right there. Start it. And as you can see, we're not going to have any of the materials needed to get this thing done. So let's go back and see if we can get these mats. All right, I believe I got all the mats to do this guy here. So let's get them going. All right, we've got a basic assembler. And so this means that now I should have, yeah, I've got more things that I can actually build. So that's good. Game looks really nice too, man. They do a really good job with all their textures and things like that. All right, one other thing I do want to do right now, I want to go ahead and get a GPS coordinate for this guy. So let's do that. Let's go to GPS. We'll say new position. We're going to call this Earth Base Alpha. Just to start. And we'll always make that visible. That way, just in case, no matter where we go, we're always going to have that available to us. So we can see it right there on the map. All right, if we look at our progression tree, we've got these things open now. To open any of this stuff down here, I'll have to make a light. But I don't really need any of that stuff right now. This is the assembler. I will eventually get to this because I will need weapons, but it's kind of tame right now. I don't have a lot of enemies coming around, so that's okay. First thing I really want to get to is a drill, because I like making a drill ship. Now, before I can do that, I've got to come down here and build this basic refinery and then a regular refinery to really get those minerals cooking. So we'll start with a basic refinery first, and then I can get my drill going. We can think about a ship. And that's when we start building these things here. And you see I got some of my mods in here. Obviously not my mods that I use. They're excellent. Also need to build a small storage, and it's where it gets a little bit tricky because you start needing metal grid. So before I get way into that, I'm probably going to do an ore collector. Azimuth has some really good stuff as far as where they are. Right here, like these ore detectors. They're expensive, but man, they're good. This one's a little less expensive, but they work really, really well, and I need to find cobalt. I mean, that's the main thing. So we're getting our materials up. Let's see what it takes to build one of these refineries here. All right, I need 2 steel tubes. Oh, this is pretty cheap. How many motors do I have on me? 2 motors, displays. All right, I'll go ahead and get my steel plates over here. So I've got motors and displays. I don't even think I need a display. No, okay, so 2 steel tubes, 1 construction component. So, you see, I can't do the large steel tube here. I have to do it in the other one. So here's actually what we're going to do. We're going to take the materials out of this guy. I'm going to have to make them here, but I don't have to use them here. I can use them over in this guy. So now put these guys in here. Now I can do large steel tubes. Okay, so we needed am I looking at this wrong? I think I am. I don't know what I was looking at before. Okay, so I need 10 motors and 20 components. So let's do that. 10 motors, 20 components. And I'm going to need 10 computers and 120 plates. So 10 computers, we'll do 100 plates. All right, you can see this guy's a lot faster too, which is nice. All right, so now we can build this guy. So this is my basic refinery. Now, ultimately, these two are going to be gone. I'm not keeping them long term at all. These are just to get the tech tree open. That's why I'm using these right now. And they're fairly cheap and it's easy to make. All right, so that's a much faster refinery. Let's go ahead and put a block under it, like so. Okay, so we got our refinery there, and we got our basic assembler. So let's go get some more rocks out of the mine, and we'll start mining up some more materials here, or refining up some more materials, I should say. And I can also go over to my little healing station, and that will allow my hydrogen to go back up. Other than that, I don't really need this guy very much, which is pretty nice. But you can see I can go over to the medical thing here, get my hydrogen going. So that means the next thing I'm going to have to do here is think about an H2 generator. I've got plenty of ice, but that guy right there is not going to give me a whole lot of power when I start building up. So I need to also think about a battery. So let's see what that does here. Let's go get this guy's stuff out of here. Put it in the assembler. All right, so what do we need to make a battery? All right, so we got all the stuff to make our battery. So let's throw this guy down here. I'm going to need a lot more than just this. It takes 80 power cells to make a battery. They're fairly expensive, but so far so good. I mean, it's not hard finding those kind of materials. Tell you what I also want to do is get a ore detector. Because I'd very much like to find, space only, I'd very much like to find where the cobalt is. And what are we going to need for this guy? Alright, so we'll get this guy started as well. Alright, so we'll go ahead and place our component right here, the detector. We'll see if we can't get some cobalt. So first of all, we got to turn this guy up. So we'll go into our control panel, find the detector, turn that range all the way up as high as it'll go. And you see I can't see a whole lot. Well, that's because it's part of this station, and I'm technically not as of this point. So we can look into making one of these guys, which is a seat. Oh, I gotta do this first. Okay, so I'm gonna have to build a one of these guys first, and you see it's large, so I have to go back and tell it, no, I want the small one. Drop it down. More components. Yeah, early game, it's tough. That's why I've been doing a lot of cuts, because you don't want to just sit here and watch me grind the whole time. All right, so we got one of these guys. What do we need now? All right, there we go. I can build it. So it's just a seat for the platform. And what do I need? Interior plates. Okay, so let's get the mats going for this guy. All right, so we'll place this guy down, get him built up. Now I've got a control seat on the station, so if I hop in this guy, I can see everything that's going on. There's my detector. And if I go to third person, oh man, I'm not seeing anything within 150 meters. That can't be right, right? Wow. That's going to kind of suck, because I need cobalt. I need it bad. So let's see what's going on here. Control station. It's not really telling me much about my station. Let's see the battery. It's going to take 6 hours to charge it. My input is 376 megawatts. My assembler is good. Refinery is good. The turbine is putting out 376 kilowatts. This guy is not showing me what I want to see, and that's unfortunate. Normally, I'd be used to seeing something pop up. Obviously, the ice is there. I mean, I am... God, I am far away. This thing doesn't have the kind of detecting power I need because I'm so far out on the ice. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It certainly is. So I'm going to have to think of a ship pretty quick. So what I need to do is build a little drill rig, and I've been making micro drill rigs and stuff like that. I got a bore ship. It's pretty large, but I've been working on a smaller one, and I think I have everything I need to build that guy. So I might as well get to it. All right, well, since I can't detect any materials from here, I'm going to go ahead and reclaim these resources. This guy, too. And I think I'm just going to make a little tiny rover with a drill on it. So let's start that process. Let's see, we'll do cockpit. This guy right here. Put him on top. And again, this is just going to be just so I can get a lot of mats is what I'm out for right now. So put that guy on there. We'll give him a drill on the front. Small grid drill, please. 6. There you go. All right, so he'll have to have power. So we'll also give him a battery. Probably could use 2 of these, but we'll start with a small one. Again, this is going to be, excuse me, the fewest mats possible. All right, so let's see. I've got a battery. I've got a drill. I'm going to need wheels, obviously. Hell, that might be it to start with, you know. So we'll go with wheels. And 3x3 is probably good enough. Looks like I got some modded stuff here. All right, left and right. So we'll start with the left because I'm on the left of the vehicle. Okay, let's see if I can do this right here. Yeah, and when it points down, I think that's the correct way. So we're just going to put one right there. One right there. And then we'll go back to wheels, and we'll do the right side this time. 3x3 left, 3x3 right. Hope I'm doing that correctly. I think I am. Okay, what do these guys require? Large steel tubes, plates and components. This guy needs 20 power cells, so let's see if we got the mats for this. Did I move it all over? Yeah. So we'll do, excuse me. Oh, I'm going to run out of iron. 20 power cells, 10 tubes, 50 components. We'll do 100 of these. All right, so that part's good. Got the battery, although it does not have a lot of power. I might have to put a solar panel on this guy. All right, small tubes and motors. And large tubes. Steel plates, and steel plates. Well, it's going to be a tiny little thing. Be cool, though. All right, steel plates. So we also need small tubes, motors, more steel plates. see what this does for us here. 30 bulletproof glass. Don't have any of that. Looks like we're out of iron. Figured we would be. That's why we're making the drill ship. Alright, got that guy. Good, good, good. I'm just getting this to where it's barely functional. Alright, need more components. Yep, components are the thing. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do this or not, so probably going to have to make at least one more run here. Yeah, I was able to make 2. That ain't going to be enough, so let me go out there and start digging. We'll see what we can do. All right, got our mats here. So the real question... Oh, man. I don't even know if I can get to this guy. Oh. Of course I did. Are you kidding? Yep. Doesn't seem to be a way to get to that. Maybe this way? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now we're on our wheels. Let's see what we got here. 23 hours of power, it says. Oh, yeah, it's running. Sweet. Okay, so we need to make some adjustments to this. So we're going to our control panel. Wheels. I can't remember which ones I did first. Let's go ahead and do this on all of them. We'll say the steering angle is 0. Just because I don't know which ones are the front and which ones are the back. And then I'll try, kind of one at a time. So we'll do... Oh, I think that one's the front. Okay. I think this one's the front, so we'll do... You can turn 20 degrees, and you can turn 20 degrees. And I think that's... Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. It's got a lot of power. Okay, also I want to go ahead and put that drill up on the toolbar so I can turn it on and off. Let's see if this guy... Whoa. Man, it's easy to flip these things. And every time I give it gas, he really jerks to one side. Not sure why. Something to do with the power or torque, I'm sure. Let's go and see if we can't fill up this drill real quick. Oh, it's getting some ice. Oh, okay. Slow down, slow down. Alright, we're going to have to give this guy some extra power. The hardest thing about these guys is digging a damn hole that you can't get out of. I don't have a gyroscope or anything on this thing yet. So the main thing is I don't want to dig a hole that I cannot get out of. You can see it's getting a little heavy on the front, so let's see if we can't take those wheels and give it some more height. So I don't know what all these mean. Let's do power down. Let's say it's down to 30 on both the front wheels. And we'll say this. Well, I think the strength is the suspension. Let's go up with the offset. Let's put it at 0 or close to it. -3. -3-ish. don't want to flip the damn thing. Okay. So we're digging. Okay, I did it the opposite way. So you see how the wheels are set higher on the axle now? I actually wanted that to be the other way, so let's go back to that. It was fine the way it was. So we'll say go that way. You go this way. There we go. He's still digging. Question is, when does it become full, right? So looks like that is already full. Drill's still got plenty to go. And we got some ice, which doesn't really help me because I don't have an O2 generator yet. But it will eventually help. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Shit! Get out of there. Okay. Don't want... Alright, this is a problem. Turn the drill off. See, it gets really heavy in the front, so I could put some weight on the back to kind of counterbalance this thing, like a tail for a cat, right? But, I mean, I got some pretty good storage here. Dragging that drill, man. Okay, so let's see what happens if I take the back wheels and bring their height down. Or maybe I'll do the strength on the front. You can see it's pushing down on it. Let's try that. So let's go to the left front suspension. We're going to say the strength is, whoa, don't flip it, 25%. And then 25% strength on this guy as well. Does that do better? Yeah, a little better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now that's strange. See, the wheels are turning the correct way, but I'm going the opposite way. Why is that? I don't know why that is. Like, it's not turning at all. Is it because of the weight? It's strange. Like, maybe the back wheels are just off the damn ground, right? All right, so let's do this then. Okay, so what did I do there? I put the front strength up. Let's do the rear wheels now. We'll say the friction regulates wheel friction. Okay, tire pressure. Axle height. It just says strength. Power supplied to propulsion. Okay, okay. So let's get those back down. 25%. Actually, the back wheels, I need all the power. So we'll go to 50. Let's just do 50 on all of them. Yeah, we'll just do 50 on all of these guys. Because it's like my front wheels aren't gripping. Okay. Still going the opposite damn direction. I don't get that at all. Man, I'm just going away from my base here. Yeah, it's just not turning. Back wheels are locked up. Is that a weight thing? I don't know if I get that. All right. Okay, so if I go backwards... Okay, that's weird. When I go backwards, it turns. Yeah, the back wheels are just off the ground, is what it looks like. Start getting some momentum. Then will it turn? No, it's really just not turning at all. All right, so I need to put more strength or something on those front tires. So, front left. Uh, 20 power, strength, height offset, friction, speed limit. I guess I'll just do strength, right? Put strength to 50. Still not doing it. Maybe 20's too much? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know, man. This is crazy. I've never really used a whole lot of wheeled vehicles. I've done some, but not a lot. Let's just go down to 12% on these front wheels. Just on the angle. Does that make any difference whatsoever? I think the main problem is the back wheels are off the ground. They just seem to be spinning, right? Oh, that's exactly what it is. Look at that. Holy shit. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to put some weight on the back of this vehicle. That's just all there is to it. So let's think about that. Get up off of there, over the wheels. All right, so what I need to do then is something like this. Man, this is not going to be very heavy. I'll tell you what I could do is put some... Well, let's just do this, see if we can put some weight on it. Put a cat's tail on this bad boy. Jeez. That drill is heavy. Oh, here we go. All right, so it finally came down. Look at the tail I had to put on that sumbitch. That's hilarious. All right, so now is this going to solve the problem? Yeah, look at that. Well, you learned something here. That's pretty interesting. So we'll get back to the base and... Ooh, it's kind of up on its front wheels again. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Yeah, once it starts getting to go... So I'm going to have to put a cargo container or something on that back to get it to where it won't just tip down on the front. I mean, this is still manual. I'm still going to have to put all this stuff in my cases manually. You know, if I extended it out, then I could put some more wheels on it, maybe make the wheelbase wider. Let's just see what we got here. So 16,000. That's a pretty good haul. I mean, I need cargo anyway. I was going to put it on the station, but hell, oh, I got 18 right here. Hell, why not just put it on the damn car? It's going to need it anyway, right? All right, so this is kind of manual right now. What I really need to do is just build my damn ship. But the problem with that is I need grid. And in order to get grid, I'm going to need cobalt. And to get cobalt, I'm going to have to find cobalt. And that's not going to be easy unless I can go over the land. So I've got to get this thing working. So that's my plan, right? Get this buggy working, go over the land, find the cobalt, and then go from there. Even if I had to mine it manually, I can do that. All right. So I guess what does it take to build a cargo container? Let us find out. Let's see. Cargo. Let's do a medium. Oh, that's not bad. I have all those things. Okay. So let's cut off the tail here. Excuse me. Another thing is to how to get this thing some power, and I'm going to have to do that with a probably with a solar panel. We will... Yeah. I guess this is going to be it right here. Got that guy right there. Now we can move the wheels back, possibly. You know what? Let's put two of these guys on here. Looking like a spider with a big fat ass, right? All right, so we can go in here and get this stuff out of here. So that whole thing was about 2,000 iron, which is good, but not great, I would say. What were we doing? Interior plates. Go ahead and do 100 of those, because we'll need them. All right, so that's that. That should keep a little weight on it. You can see most of the weight's on the back now. And let's think about a solar panel. So solar. Got all kinds of options for solar panels here. They're just not going to do a lot. These are tiny solar panels. I could put them on the side. Let's see how big they are. Well, they are small, and they're not going to get a lot being on the side, but I could do 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 across here. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Got a lot of weight on the back right now until we get some unable to place. Okay. Yeah, now it's rear heavy. Big time. Oh, and I need metal grid for that. Well, I know where to find it, because we do have some atmospheric motors on this guy. And they've got some grid. I believe there's also a hydrogen engine on this thing. If I could find it, I want to say it's under here. I hate accidentally destroying things, but I don't want to. Ah, there it is. Question is, can I get to it? Yep. Nice. Okay, so that should give me some grid. Is it going to be enough to do the job? Need 2 apiece. Nope, not enough grid. Damn it. Alright, I need 10 and some tubes. Okay, so I need 10 of those cells and some tubes. Let's go. We'll do 10 of those, 10 of those. Man, it's a bummer. I'm going to really have to figure this out. It's getting some power. Metal grid and solar cells. I need 2 more solar cells. I like to get these things functional. All right. So we need 4 metal grid. All right, first of all, let's see how this thing works. Looking pretty good. Oh, and I'm also going to need an ore detector for this guy. Big time. That's one of the main things, actually, because I'm going to be cruising around looking for ores, right? So let's see what that's going to look like, and put that azimuth back on here. Get my detector components back. And we'll say ore. Now, I'm not going to have enough for all this yet, but I can do this guy. Put him on here, and we'll put him up on the top or something. It's not going to be a lot of weight. I don't think I can put it on the drill. No. Put it right there. Nice and cheap. And then on the back, toss in all of our stuff here. Here we go. So it's definitely got some weight on its back now. This guy's not getting any sun. right, so... Whoa, man. Whoa, Nelly. All right, let's turn that detector up high. Excuse me. And we'll see if we can get anything once we get toward the edge here. Because in a perfect world, cobalt would pop up right in this area. I could just go get it. Really curious to see how much weight I can put in the front of this drill before it starts getting a little front heavy. Okay, turn the drill on. All right, she's digging. Not bad, not bad. Lumbers around a little bit, kind of like a spider. All right, turn that off. How much did I get here? 9,000. All right, she's rolling down the hill. Man, I'm not getting any ore detected. What is going on? Well, at least I can get around. And so that's a thing. What is the... Yeah, P's the parking brake. Okay. Well, guys, I think that'll just about do it for the first episode of Landlocked. I hope you enjoy the episode. There's plenty more to come, so come back and see me again. If you did like the episode, hit that like button, maybe thumbs up, and we'll see if we can't find us some cobalt in the next episode. So until then, my name is JoeHova, and I will catch you later. Goodbye.